Hello everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Thanks for joining me this afternoon / morning / evening / whatever time it is for you in the world. But welcome in Adele, welcome Mandy, welcome Kimberlyn. You have to look for a few before you can sit down, get the things you need to get done, no problem. Hello Ada, welcome in. Lovely to see you all here. Hi Leah, you're lurking whilst you clean your rug in the backyard. Oof, that's quite the task. It is a hot day in the UK, so I do have the fan on, but it is hot. What's the temperature right now? 32 degrees, which is roughly 64, roughly 94 degrees, roughly. Hiya Lottie, you won't be here for too long, but thought I'd pop in for a bit. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Yeah, I just wanted to start this stream off by sharing a very special page that I have coloured for our dear Adri, colour by Adri. If you haven't seen online, she was affected by the earthquake that happened on Monday in Colombia. So I wanted to do something. There's not much I can do over here, sat where I am, but I thought, what can I do? Colour something to make her smile, and it most definitely did. And so I sent this to her last night. I've been working on it the past 2 days. I started colouring it whilst also watching Encanto, so that was such a lovely, joyous film to watch, to celebrate Colombia, and I was really thinking of her and everyone whilst watching and colouring this. And yes, I did make it to look like her. I tried to create sort of like a warm skin tone, nice rosy cheeks, the kind of warm brown hair colour. I tried my best. And of course, for Adri, it's got to be pinks. Got to be pinks. So that's why I did that one. Hi Chris, welcome. Hi Mimi. Hi Emma. Hi Angela. Where is my music gone? It's just quiet. Yeah, and her palette, yeah, I was like, if I'm colouring a page for Adri, it's just got to all be pink. I was tempted to do everything pink, but I think the green helps ground it together and emphasises the pink almost more. So yeah, I really enjoyed colouring this. And I went back through her video to watch, to see when she flipped through all these books, to see which pages were her favourite. And she identified this one. She was like, oh, I want to colour this soon. And I thought, well, that's perfect. It's called Fairy Heart. She is the fairy. That is our dear Adri. So yeah, I have been thinking about her non-stop since Monday, and so colouring this page definitely helped. Yeah, she has been going through a lot, so she deserves all the love and support, that's for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Hiya Debbie, welcome. Wish there was something we could do. She's had so much going on, it doesn't seem fair. Completely, absolutely. Right, let's have a drink. And I'm going to be page hopping in Tiny Year today. So let's clear my throat. Let's do that. And get up the wheel. I did have to remake this wheel because apparently I didn't do it last week where I saved it. So I had to redo it. Hello Yolanda, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hope your day's going well. Right, so I've got prompts in here that you can find within the summer months, so June, July and August. Oh, the camera doesn't like it when I bring this up, so let me just shuffle it a couple of times. And I did remove all the prompts that I spun in last time, hopefully. Oh, I've got one blank one. Scroll to the bottom. There it is. Get rid of the blank one. Right, now we can spin. Is it shell? It's shell. Okie dokie. It's warming up here again, expecting temperatures up to 36. Yolanda, we're always on the same wavelength when it comes to the weather. It seems to be. If it's sunny and hot here, it's sunny and hot there for you. If it's raining like crazy, it's raining like crazy for you. So we're definitely united with the Netherlands in the weather front. It is hot today. we'd gotten a bit used to the more normal summer temperatures of like the early 20s, and then now it's gone back up to over 30 degrees, and it was not looking forward to work tomorrow, but I think it should be okay. I think I'm going to driving a client to somewhere, so that will be right. What am I doing? Prompt. I was like just pressing buttons on here, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Talking and trying to do things at the same time is hard. Prompt is shell. You're not going to be streaming today. Had a long rehearsal last night with the band. Need the rest. That is fair enough, and especially with this heat. Like, if you're feeling tired, the heat doesn't help. In fact, it makes it worse. Right, I will miss you tonight though, but hopefully see you on Sunday. Okay, we've got a shell here. Before the summer ends, so before August ends, I'd like to get at least one of these pages finished. But I'm still using prompts. So we've got that shell, we've got shells on this one. These are quite simple actually. Streaming on Sunday, yay! I will look forward to it. Oh, and if you're in the UK, I'm planning on streaming a little bit shorter today, only a little bit, and for 3 hours rather than 3.5. And that is because we are expecting a solar eclipse starting around 6:15. So my mum was like, do you want to stream a little bit shorter? And I was like, yeah, I do actually. So we're going to try and eat our tea soon after 6, and then be able to see the eclipse together. Well, not literally see it, but experience it. Do I want to do that shell or these shells? And where is the palette? Oh dear. Where's my... Oh, there it is. It's literally there. Hello Tara, and hello Jeanette. Welcome into you both. We're also getting the solar eclipse, but we also have sunset right after the peak of eclipse, so it's going to get dark, and it'll stay dark. It's almost like defeating the point of it, isn't it? It's like, why now? Couldn't have done it an hour ago. Can't wait. This would be my second. Can remember the 99 eclipse. I was a mere baby. I don't know what month it was, but I was born in February 99. I did experience it, I did. I do remember there being a kind of partial eclipse when I was at school, 2015. It was rubbish. We went outside and looked at it, and it was like, you know when you can see a moon on a bright day, you can still see the moon in the sky, but it's daytime. It was kind of like that. It was just a tiny little covering up, and I was like, what's the point? Hi Atlanta, I don't think I said hello, but hello, welcome in. We're with my sister-in-law, so I'll be watching, maybe not listening. No worries, Jeanette. Right. Let's do this one. This one feels easier. I need a bit of scrap paper. Right, then have a look at my colour palette. This is using the... Oh, flying away because of the fan. This is the Black Widows. Black Widows. What colours do I want to make these shells? Like, do I want to make them neutral? Bring in a colour? Like I could do a yellowy toned one, like a greeny toned one, like this green. I don't know. Dog's out and not taking my phone this time, so we don't have an accidental repeat of the last time. The accidental timing out. Oh gosh, what a day that was. Pens, I'm using the Black Widow pencils, but I've got, it'll either be Black Widows, Chroma Flows, or Brute Thinner Squares. That's the ones I'm using for each of the sections. I'll try and remember to update it. You're going to do your Rita Berman Minor Rice Dutch Asian page. Ooh, love it. You picked out a colour palette from the Practical Colour Combinations book. Definitely share that with me if and when you do it. I would love to see. Okay. I think I do want different coloured shells, otherwise it's a bit boring. What do I want? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. pastel lemon. I'm thinking like opal everglade colour. Some of them I might not be able to find because I have been colouring other things since, and I may have used them. I know everglade I was using somewhere else, I think. Can I find you? Are you everglade? Yes you are. And then I don't know, like a blue one. Let's grab, let's give this a go. It's got a pastel lemon, light yellow, denim. Probably grab Blue Horizon. No, that's Blue Daisy. That's Storm Blue. Blue Horizon, where are you? That's Ocean. Well, I'm grabbing Blue Daisy because, oh no, I can see it. At least I think I can. There it is. Blue Horizon, although it's just Horizon now because it's small. Did say I didn't need more books, but work meetings pissed me off today, so I had to do some retail therapy. Sometimes that's all you can do. Or I got a email from book delivery saying that my Hannah Carson party is on the way, and I'm like, yes. I need to message Helen. We're going to do a buddy colour, but waiting for my book to arrive. Ooh, yes. Hiya Deb. Hi Debbie. You've got your new colours and you're very met about them. I also have, I was going to do this at the start. Right, interlude. I did get the new Polly's yesterday. I came home from work and I had a weird email because I ordered it from Creative Image Studio and they shipped through, it was like ABC or something, and I was like, I don't know what this is. And I got home and I was like, oh, this feels like it could be pencil shaped. I literally opened it and I was like, eee! And my mum was judging me. She goes, you need to tell everyone online that Mumblebee is judging you. That's her exact words. So, yeah, they're not in the tin. They are now in my new case. So I spent most of yesterday afternoon sorting that out. It's going to take a long time to get used to the new order, as I've got an extra page in here. But I actually really like how it's organised. It fitted better than I could imagine, because I've got yellows, oranges, reds here, all pinks there, all purples and some like purple toned blues here, blues and blue greens. Yeah, the baby pencils, they are they look so silly, especially next to the brand new ones. I don't know what the most extreme example is, but here looks ridiculous. Got all greens and olivey toned ones there, all browns here, and then greys there. And then I've also put in some replacements here. This isn't all of the replacements that I have, but they're the ones that are the shortest, so that they are nice and easy to access. I am happy. I was swatching them and I was just like jumping for joy. So here's my swatch of them all. There are some colours that already I've used. On the page I coloured for Adri, I made good use of that light zircon red. I love that colour. It didn't look as pink in people's swatch, and on here it's, the pastels look so much lighter than they are in real life, so it was hard to like see the undertones of it. I really wanted something that was lighter than the salmon colour, and that is the colour that is lighter. We could do with something in between the two, I will say that. I haven't swatched them all out yet. I've been busy. The past couple of days has been a whirlwind couple of days. But yeah, I'm planning on making a new swatch chart page in my book. Tyrian Purple, oh, you have my heart. Pyrrole Red is a bit of like, I really like it. It is a little bit similar to what we already have, but for me it's a really good like pale red that is an orange toned, so I really like it for that. So the way I went about making my order, here's my colour math. This is all the confusion of like swatching them out. It was so hard to put them in a swatch order, and at times I did get up colour with Claire's video to see how she had done it, because some things I agree with her, some things I don't, but it's all just a matter of your own eyes and how you perceive colour. Like she even said in her video, like we all see the undertones slightly differently. So, and I also use the opportunity to kind of reformat some of the swatches here. Like I kind of changed the order of some of these pinky tone purples to make more sense to me, the blues as well. I think I changed the order of some of the greens as well. So yeah, I swatched them all down the side like this and then used that to kind of come up and compare. I was really unsure whether to put 202 with the yellows, because you put it there and it looks yellow, but you also put it by the light yellow glaze and it looks slightly green toned, so I think it does have a slight green undertone to it. 204 I think I'm going to get quite a lot of use out of, which is Lazadite green. It's lighter than the light green, really nice light green. Golden ochre is I think a really good colour and is pretty unique to all of these. I'm planning on doing a video where I kind of go through these colours and compare them with other pencil sets I have to see what dupes, to see, like, say you want to wait for open stock and what ones are worth adding to your collection. Because there are some, I think that's the most annoying thing, there's a good, I don't know, 5 colours that aren't necessarily needed. Like this dark ultramarine violet is too similar to ultramarine. It's got a slightly more purpley undertone. But actually no, now I'm thinking about it, it is a nice colour. But these are definitely more blue toned, whereas that's definitely more purple toned. So it makes it a bit hard. In fact, I don't think I even put it with the ultramarine, even though it looks similar to it. I think I put it before blue violet, because yeah, it's definitely more of a purple toned blue. But this 150 ultramarine, pretty similar as well. This one, quinacridone magenta 325, is basically light magenta. The trouble is some of these are faded, so it'll be good to re-swatch it and have it freshly swatched so I can do a better comparison, because I would put things here, like you can see here, light magenta and quinacridone violet, almost the same. It's those two colours next to each other. So close, it's like, did we really need that? But yeah, I'm happy. I really love this like muted sage green. I would love to see some more sagey green colours from them. I'm just being greedy now. Now we've got 20 more, I'm like, I want 20 more on top of that. Like 210, which is Perronone orange. I didn't think that was necessarily needed. Like, it is a perfect in-between shade between light cadmium red and scarlet red. No, dark cadmium orange and light cadmium red. It's the perfect in-between, but did we need an in-between? I don't think so. Like, you can blend those two together quite easily. Whereas some of these pastel colours are so pretty, but it's such a big jump from them to the next darkest shade. Like with the browns, this through light brownish, it's such a big jump from that to nougat. With the greys, such a big jump from that kind of blue tone grain. It needs some more in between those super pastels and then the next colour. Same with the light aquamarine blue. Love that colour. I'm going to use the heck out of that. But it's such a big jump. I mean, it looks like nothing on camera. Such a big jump from that to light phthalo blue. I just wish they thought more of that and filling in those gaps so that you could blend colours together, because that's the beauty of pencils, the fact that you can blend. But some gaps didn't need filling and some gaps do need filling. So there we go. Those are my thoughts. Let's get to colouring. But yeah, keeping the tin. It's going with my tin stash. Right. Where are we? World Fairy Tales by Eerie, Creatures by Ken Matsuda, and 50 Amazing Mythical Creatures by Camila Angelkova. Love it. Nice selection, that. And a bit of a theme there. Magical, fantastical stuff. All from Vinted, which is why I snapped those Japanese books. Oh yeah, that is great. Grateful I have power again. The scary storm is getting ready to roll in though. At least it's daylight. I'm glad to hear you are good, Tara, and that you've got power back. I'm sitting with the little page I was colouring on the train. Lovely stuff, Jeanette. Yeah, nice haul. So yeah, interested to hear your thoughts. And I'm interested to colour with them and see which ones I get use out of. Yeah, the only ones I've used so far is that light zircon red and a bit of the green jasper on the page I coloured for Erie. Hello Inesh, welcome in. Still haven't put a single bit of colour to the page. Oh, this one's too small, I can't sharpen it. And Kimberlyn is back. I just did a little Polychromos interlude, giving my thoughts, which I was planning on doing and I kind of forgot at the start. Right, colours of the page. Oh, you know what, Kimberlyn? It's because I haven't done this. Just press transition. I got it up and I added it, but because I added it to my preview screen, I hadn't actually transitioned it to your screen. So there you go. Yeah, it was there, ready to go. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for prompting me. Wait. Hello, Catherine. You've got the Mythographic Alice Stargazing page. You're going in with pencils now. Lovely stuff. Look forward to seeing yours. Don't know if I'll do that page this month. I might start it. I don't know. Is Yolanda still here? Hello, Yolanda. Are you here? Kimberlyn has been researching which solo journaling RPG she wants to do. That is fun, because it does sound like a lot of fun. Am I dreaming things, or have you said before that you want to do collabs for every Erie book because she is your favourite? You are not dreaming, and yes, but I am moving to some different artists for the next little while, at least to the end of the year. But yeah, the plan is to go through the World Series. I might do a vote, see which comes out on top. We've got the World Series and also Laura Mia. I know people asked for that one as well. But yes, that is the plan. And it would be so fun to have that collection of videos of full book collabs. But I wanted to change things up a bit for the next one, just so for all those people out there that don't have a single Erie book could still get involved, if they have the next one, that is. Which I can confirm, and people have been asking me this, and I feel like we're far enough into the third collab now that I can say that it is going to be Circle of Life by Mel Pomeni. I basically said it on the other day on stream, and I've said it in previous streams. But yes, it is going to be Circle of Life, and I think that's a book that a good majority of people have, and is one that's quite easily accessible as well. And also a book with a lot of pages. Yolanda is here. Which one, Kimberlyn? You're looking at Kariko and the Library Apprentice, or maybe Apothecaria. All sound fun. You use the New Polly's in like Castle Ruins collab. Several of them are quite nice. Yeah. I mean, Tyrian Purple has my heart. I bloody love that colour. I have been waiting so long for a pastel purple, and no more will I be combining pencil sets to get that pastel purple I need when colouring with Polychromos. No longer. I mean, well, with the 20 colours, I love Tyrian Purple. Every other colour is a bonus. It's just a bonus. And says good choices. The 1,000-year-old vampire is also great. Ooh. There we go. Right, let's do this kind of teal coloured one next. Don't know exactly how it's going to look. I think often when I colour shells, I tend to go quite basic and boring with them, and they could literally be any colour. I tend to go for those like peachy beige tones. Which, if that's also what you do, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with me doing it, but I'm just like, no, I want colour. I want colour here. Also, talking about important questions, is the laptop plugged in? Can confirm. I tell you what, I plugged it in before I even opened the lid. Not a chance of that today. I'm usually so good, it's just recently, it was what, only a couple of weeks apart that my laptop completely died on stream and I didn't realise it, because I'm usually good. But sometimes I'm bad. Actually, I'm blaming the laptop. Sometimes it just doesn't pop up, the notification that it's dying. I'm actually thinking about looking into getting a new laptop soon, but it's kind of one of those things, it's like I don't necessarily need one, but I kind of feel like I want one. I haven't actually done any research into it yet, but does anyone else relate? Like, when you've had something for quite a while, you're like, I feel like I need something new. Do I need it though? No. Do I want it? Yeah, I do kind of. It annoys me how loud this one is when it's plugged in with the fan. And it is pretty old. It served me the entirety of my uni journey, which started in... Actually, did it? Was it for all of my uni? When did I get this? Because I had a Chromebook during uni. I don't know when I got this. It's at least... It's over 5 years old, I can tell you that. I don't know when I got it. But yeah, it's just something I'm thinking of. It's nothing I'm looking into yet, but it's in my mind. I'm also thinking, do I like invest in like a computer setup? Especially if I'm moving rooms and I've got more space in that room. Would it be nice to have a little desktop? I don't know. The laptop's still good, and then I could just kind of wipe it and get rid of all those big documents I have, like The Sims. That takes up so much space on my laptop. And I haven't played it in ages and ages. Okay, I like this, but I need some whites. My comment's showing up in chat, been having issues. So if you're ever unsure, this chat box is very helpful. If it's not showing up here, it means it's not showing up for me or anyone else, because YouTube can be a bit funny sometimes. But yes, I can see you. I run all expensive things into the ground, cars, computers, phones, so I don't replace until they get glitchy or unless they start requiring expensive repairs. Yes, exactly. Yeah, laptop for portability, but add a nice big monitor. Yeah. You're a fan of desktop? Yeah, just something I'm thinking about. Not put too much thought into it yet though. Where is my white? There it is. Right, can I sharpen you? I use a laptop, but I have an external wireless keyboard and mouse. If I was still working, I'd have a second monitor as well. Second monitors are good. My dad has 3, which is excessive. But he does work in IT. Like, I understand 2 monitors, but 3? I'm just like, what? Yeah, it's fun, new things, and it's fun, like, doing the research as well to see what's best. I enjoy those sort of things. It's my type A personality coming out. You're like, what do I want? But yeah, I won't think anything more into it until I move rooms, which hopefully I'm going to do in September-ish, because my mum wants to clear out her craft room. She's been actively working on it the past couple of weeks. She started working on it before, but then we had all these heat waves and she didn't fancy it. But yeah, she's returned back and doing a little bit every day. And I can see she's making progress, it's looking good. There's a lot to clear. And it's not just my mum's stuff, it's my dad's stuff as well. So they're both doing it. And she's finding so much old things like, look at this scrapbook you made when you were a kid. And she found the scrapbook my grandma made for my dad's 50th birthday of all pictures of him throughout the years. Oh, it was cute. She keeps coming and being like, look at this, it's a spoon. It's a spoon you missed. It's a spoon you made when you were kids. In fact, I think it was my sister. That's not excessive variety, yeah. Your son has 4. What do you do on 4 monitors? What do you do? What pressure do you apply? I find my Black Widows grainy. I use the same colouring techniques for all my pencils, I'll be honest. Yeah, I will do light pressure for the first layer, and then like the lightest colour that I do last. I always go dark to light, and then the lightest colour I'll do harder pressure. And this is a little bit grainy on this paper, I will say, but I usually find that quite smooth for most, but using it just on their own I can see it's a bit grainy. But I know this paper is not necessarily the best for just pencils, but I wanted to kind of use this as an opportunity to test what pencils I like best in this book. And so trying to do a different set for each month is a fun idea. Use 3 monitors at work sometimes if we count a laptop screen. Oh yeah, sometimes my dad has 4 because he'll have the 3 monitors and he'll have his laptop on the side doing something else. I think that was question from Debbie. Thanks, it might be just this paper. I've just had a new TV, the old one had a blue hue, and now I can see all the colours beautifully. Oh, it makes a difference, doesn't it? I'll never forget as kids when our TV randomly turned Shrek green. Everything was green if it was on the colour mode, so then we started watching everything in black and white. It was very depressing. Didn't like it. Yeah, it was like Shrek invaded our telly. Everything was green. Will the new room be bigger? It's about the same size as this room, but I don't have much. The craft room is just craft stuff. It's got a big corner desk that is on 2 of the walls of the room. So there's a lot of desk space. Loads of shelves. The room is basically just all shelves and desks, whereas this was my bedroom. So there's a bed here, and I've got a desk, but it's not the biggest desk, and I've also got a wardrobe and a chest of drawers and things that I don't use half of the space in this room for colouring stuff. But it would be nice to have this as like a guest room again, or to have it as a guest room, especially with my nephew. If he ever comes to stay, it'll be good that he's got a room that he can come and sleep in. Because we do have one downstairs, but it's a double bed, like double sofa bed. See, that is when you get a new TV, yes. Or if your sister keeps turning it on and off and on and off and on and off and it blows up. Which also happened when I was a kid. Yeah, we are very much a family that we use things until they are dead. Dead. I mean, the laptop I had before this did have a Chromebook, but it was so bad, it was so big and heavy, but also the hinges had broken off, and so my dad, and it started separating the screen from the, you fold it up, the screen and the plastic surrounding it started separating it, so my dad had bolted it together, and it meant that you couldn't close it. You could have it and use it and it still worked, but you would just have to kind of transport it like this and not close it because of the risk that the bolts would come out. We called it my Franken laptop, and I used that for a good year when it was still like that. But I was a teenager, I didn't have the money to spend on another laptop at that point. I just needed one that I could play The Sims on because I had the Chromebook which I used for my uni stuff, but I wanted something for the Sims. The Chromebook was nice and cheap. So yeah, I think I had that for 2, maybe 3 years of uni, so maybe it was just my last year. I don't know, I can't remember. But I have had this laptop a while. I just keep getting pop-ups that it's low on disk space, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I can't be bothered with you. Just can't be bothered. What did my mum used to do in the other room? Oh, she used to do card making, and she hasn't made cards in probably 8 years. And then she also does scrapbooking. Occasionally she will get back to the scrapbooking, so she's not getting rid of any of that stuff. She's keeping lots of her papers and her dies, but getting rid of all the card making specific stuff. And then my dad also has a corner of the room that was dedicated to his leather making. He would make some leather things, but he hasn't done that since even moving into the house, to be honest. And he's got a whole shed he can do that in. Yeah, a lot of room for my stuff. There's still going to be space that they're using for their storage, but there's so much room. And there's shelves that go all the way up to the ceiling kind of thing. And I was like, I'm not going to use the top 2, so you can keep stuff up there. And I'll use the bottom 2 because that's easily reachable. Because I like things to be easily accessible. And we're talking about converting or adapting my cube bookshelves to put underneath the desk potentially. We're still mapping it out. We're not sure how it's going to go. But I think I'll have to do some before and after pictures because this room is a state. Half of my stuff's on the floor. I'd really like some shelf storage space for my pencil cases so they don't just live on the floor, because that's easy accessible. So if I had some shelves underneath the desk that I could put them on to, that would be really good. Because if they're in a drawer somewhere, I just don't put them back in a drawer. I'm a messy person. But if there's shelves literally by my feet, then that's as much effort putting them back in there as it is putting it on the floor. Ooh, who have I missed? Hello, Roslyn, welcome. Your TV went green back in CRT days when next door had a lightning strike. Ooh, have a lot of room for your stuff, definitely. And just able to better organise things, that's what I'm looking for. Better organisation, because my system at the moment is a mess. And to knock my plugged in laptop off the dining room table, and the IT guy at my former school replaced the screen and fixed a crack with composite. Charged me $20 for the labour. It's so good to have someone who knows how to do these things. Absolutely. My dad's kind of like that. He'll fix up things if he can. Savannah still has iPhone 13. Also, hi Savannah. Dad sounds like my husband. Fix it until it can't be fixed anymore. Yep. If it can be fixed together with a bit of glue, bit of tape, a bolt or two, we'll do that. Oh, your family's making family? Yeah. Yeah, we are a making family. We always have been. My dad's biggest passion is DIY. He loves it. So any kind of home projects, that's what he spends his free time doing. He also does 3D printing. He likes that. Yeah, even when I was a child, we've always done creative things. My mum really encouraged it. She used to do card making then, and so we'd see her doing that. We'd make cards, or we'd make little crafts. I didn't really do colouring as a child, which may shock people, because I know a lot of people in the community did colouring as a child, stopped and came back into it. It wasn't really my thing. I did a few bits, but as a child I was a bit precious about my things. I was so hyper aware that once you used something, once you coloured a page, it couldn't be coloured again. And so because of that awareness and kind of fear of using up things, it meant that I never used things. And so it never got used. Which is stupid, but that's how my little child brain worked. But if it was something that could be reused again and again, I'd be doing that. So you have shelves all the way to the ceiling, but there were only 4. They're very spacious shelves, was it a very short room? They are spacious shelves, I'd say. You can't get a sense of depth with me going about this big. You can't see, it's bigger than what I've got in the frame, that's for sure. I don't know the exact dimensions. It's a normal, I'd say it's a normal size ceiling. It's not tall, it's not short, it's normal. But I don't know if UK normal is different to US normal. Yeah, there's 2 shelves which are quite closely spaced together at the bottom. Like there's a shorter shelf and then 3 like tall shelves, or largely spaced shelves. Will you do the colouring room tour then? Just do it immediately after moving before it gets messy? Definitely. That is the plan. That is the plan, to be like, this was the after, do like a very quick pan and be like, the shame, the shame. I could do that with my phone and then be like, this is the after, this is the before, and then this is the after, and it'll be all nicely organised. Yeah, that'll be some point next month, hopefully. Yeah, at the moment my room's a tip, but I'm like, what's the point of cleaning it if I'm going to be moving out of it soon? Well, not completely, but colouring completely. But I'm excited. Hello Brittany, you just woke up and made your breakfast, lovely stuff. Ooh, pop some art tacks over. Yes, if anyone wants to send art tacks, now is a great time to share, as I am just finishing off this one. Just need to do the highlights. Yeah, that is in the Discord server or Instagram. Either or works. Gotta run, have a patient. Take care, Tara. See you later. My husband as well, but not computers. He works on engines, cars and trucks. Ah. My dad is like that. He also restored a 1950 Ford pickup truck and restores steamer trunks and sells them. My dad's not much into cars, but he has the equipment and capabilities to fix little things. Like, he's got a air pump for your tyres, so we'll do that quite often. My sister will come around and be like, can you put air in my tyres, Dad? Yeah, like, he's got everything you need. Like, if in doubt, like, he just had some dowels. Actually, no. He had some different dowels, but they were too big or too small. And so he went out and bought a different one, and it was like 50p. I was like, I'll pay for the towels. He goes, alright, that's 50p. And yeah, it was just one big long one that he chopped down. Also use my electronics until they quit charging or Apple stops being able to upgrade. Yeah, that makes it annoying. Brother makes furniture, unit and colour. Oh, I love that. Love that, love that. Yeah, my mum also, she does a lot of cross stitching at the moment, but she has knitted, she has done crochet. But yeah, cross stitching and Lego is what she does the most at the moment. Hello from South Australia. I've been lurking here a fair bit lately, so thanks. Oh, you're Claire Bear. Just realised my handle is based on my pet rats. I was like, RVD. I was like, what's the name? Claire. Welcome, Claire. Thanks for joining. When will you be moving into the new room? My mum has a goal of clearing it before she goes away, which is, I think it's the 3rd week of September. So I'm predicting maybe towards the end of September. Yeah, 3rd week of September she goes away. That's her goal. Whether she achieves it, that's another thing, but that's the goal. And she is pretty determined, I think. Ugh. Ugh, keep putting my hand in paint pen that I've pumped on the side. I need to get my room ready. It feels like such a monumental task. Yeah, it does. I think the problem with it is that it's colouring related, but you do it and you're like, well, I'd much rather just be colouring actually than organising. Organising is important. can be fun. There we go. Rosalind's in South Australia too. There you go. Cross stitch OMG. I really tried. It's heavy spiralling. I couldn't get it even at all. Yeah, I did a bit of cross stitching when I was a kid, and then just didn't anymore. Don't get me started on cross stitching. I know you were saying this the other day. You were like, I want to cross stitch. I want to do this. Self-proclaimed hobby ho. Emma's doing the Over Owl. Love that. For upgrading to a new version of Apple cell phone. Better help from Apple Senior. Yeah, sometimes you have to go to the store to get the help you need. Right, let's get up some art tags. So that I have to clean the room first and the attached storage room. If all I had to do was have the bed taken out and move a desk in, it would be so much easier. Yeah, it's the multiple steps. Break it down into manageable tasks, little by little. Right, let's check out the art tags. Ooh, I never posted the link to the stream. Let's do that now. So I'm trying to do that more. View channel. Share. Streaming now. Perfect. I'm live right now. Page hopping in Tiny Year. There we go. Right. Now art tags. Oh. Last time I opened Discord and I got a picture of my baby Lexi. Scroll down, here is Debbie's. Ooh! So Debbie has done one of the small victory pages from this book. Yeah, the one with the whale on looks really good, and I like how cohesive it looks, yet not matchy-matchy. Because that's my struggle with these, like, make it look cohesive, but not matchy-matchy. Let me get rid of a chat. Bed, nightstand, closet, storage area full of 20 years of stuff, and an armoire that has to be gone through and dealt with. Don't want to convert the room and then go through the storage area after I have the nice room set up. Yeah, sort first, move later. Been feeding and cleaning for cat and wild birds, so I will show the palette I've been using on the Rita Berman page. Haven't sat down to colour yet, no worries. Ooh, look at Jeanette's page. I think that's Secret Garden, pretty sure. But really nice, soft, kind of almost pastel-y palette. Really nice and calming to look at that page. Jeanette loved cross-stitching, did loads of pictures, stopped when I started near cataracts doing, and never started again. Yeah, it's hard getting back into something when you've stopped for so long. I have supplies for knitting, crochet, bookbinding, sewing, polymer clay, all the stuff for colouring and painting and pour painting, which I haven't been able to do for a few years. It's all the hobbies. I've got diamond painting stuff. I think I did 2.5 and that was it. It does look so good. For me, cross-stitching is a winter hobby. Too hot and sticking out. Oh yeah, that is a fair shout. And it gives cosy vibes, cross-stitching. Brighter in Real Life, Secret Garden Miniatures by Johanna Basford. Love it. Here's Catherine's Alice page, not very far along, and so far I've used watercolour pencils and alcohol markers. Love the colour of the night sky. Love the colour of her dress and the kind of pastel tones of purple you've got there. Is that a little bit of Tyrian purple? Do I see there? And maybe even like a bit of the amethyst grey? Because you did say you were using the new polys on the page. It looks so pretty, and I love the colour of this grass. That looks nice. That looks like a bit of green jasper maybe in there. Same here, my house is a big hobby storage. Hello Nikki, welcome in, welcome in. I do beadwork and I like 3D kits for a challenge and bead embroidery for relaxing. Nice. Have that too, no time though. Denim materials I'll never use. It is useful though, because you never know when you might need something. So yeah, there's Catherine's page. Like the other day I wanted some shiny blue paper, and I just went searching through Mum's craft room, and there you go, found it. Here is Atlantis. Palette is way outside my comfort zone. I mean, that is a perfect colour palette for that page. Really is. Like, got the yellows and the oranges that you can use for the fruits. Maybe even like this peachy colour for the flowers, blues for the water, green for the leaves. Perfect. Can even do some pops of that white ivory, maybe on her swimsuit, the invisible line swimsuit. It looks even more obvious to me now that there's no lines there. It looks so weird. Why did she do that? It's just funny. The invisible outlines. The palette book is great. That is perfect. Did the alcohol markers bleed through for Catherine's page? I am good today, thank you very much, Nikki. I hope you're good too. Alright, that is everything from Discord. I will just check Instagram real quick. Swimsuit that is so slimming you will halfway disappear. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, we are good. Page is single-sided and the dark did bleed, but the light colours not so much. There you go. Right, let's get the prop wheel back. And Nikki had a fantastic time with Teresa Goodridge the other day. Love the look of the afternoon tea. Right, let's spin for the next one, see what comes up. Whilst it's spinning, I'll have a drink. Cat just had the zoomies, and I just allowed him to get it out so he can attack me. I mean, yeah, always allow the cat to have the zoomies. Let him zoom. Okay, bottle. Bottle. Prompt. Bottle. Okay, we don't have one on here or there. We do have one there. Let's do that one. We have one here as well. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. So we're about halfway done with this page. Would be nice. Do I have anything in the June section? Try and get Teresa to come in here soon. That'd be amazing. I am actually, now you mention it, I'm planning on doing a Teresa Goodridge page from Utterly Adorable this month, if I have time. Big if. But I'm hoping I will have time. Yeah, I'll definitely have time, because the Rita Berman page has gone by really quickly, actually. Do I have a bottle here? No. And so I'm going to finish that on Friday, and then I'm going to do a Matchstick Mouse cookbook page. Right, I'm going to do... I'll do that one. I'm going to do this one. No. What a sight. Have the colour button on the page you just showed. Thank you, thank you. Don't know which, but thank you. Right, yeah. No. Was that? Can I be bothered to get some different pens? Yes, I can. Don't be lazy. Lazy girl. Right, pop that back in. That there. It takes just a couple of minutes to get some. Gotta be honest, don't know even how you would stop the cat when they have the zoomies. I don't know either. Because when they're zooming, they be zooming. It gravitates to bright palettes, but people like it when I use bright palettes, so I'm stretching myself now. It's totally good and okay to have your own colouring style. In fact, I recommend it. But yeah, it is also good to get outside your comfort zone. Right, where is the palette? Oh no, where is it? Baby, where the hell is my palette? It's that one. There it is. Right, put these there for summer. Now I've got the August one here. Okay, this is now Brute Venus Squares. I'm excited to put the Brute Venus Squares in my old Polychromos case, so then I've got easier access to them. Might do that tonight. That one, number 29, right before number 30, is the one I like. Oh yeah, this one is bright. Yeah, I need to do the pencil shading for this. I do have the pencils pre-picked out, and they're basically the same pencils that I've used here for consistency's sake. Yeah, I decided to go for like an orangey wood tone shelf, which is very unlike me. I don't usually use that colour for a wood, but I thought for this palette it would fit nicely. Right, what colour should I do this drink? I'm going to do some like red raspberries. So 103. Ow. Are you 103? No, you're not. Are you 103? No, you are 107. Let's just get them all out. That's 109. There's 103. It's because it looks so dark. Like, it looks like a burgundy red colour. That? No. It's a dark pink. So, those things annoy me. Right, so that for the them. That for the them. And then let's go for 44 and 88 I want for these. Oh, it's not 88, it's 80. I need to correct that. Otherwise it's going to continue to confuse me, and every time I'm going to be like, where's 88? No, it's 80. And then, I don't know what colour for the straw. Let's just do, flip it. The fan is annoying me. Don't have little bits of paper around when you've got a fan on. I admit I like the bright colours you used in Hugs and Kisses. Definitely. It's nice. I got a horrible night's sleep due to Momo going in and out of my room. I was thinking about... oh, where's it gone? Thinking about locking her out of my room tonight. Daughter wasn't home and I think she was looking, oh bless her. Just confused. Hi Penny! Welcome! I'm just hot. I feel fine sat here, and then I leave to go to the toilet or go get a drink or go downstairs for my lunch, and I'm like, I don't feel fine. I feel hot. It's hot. Paige I basted Tombows with their pastel set. That's why I don't like Tombows, because they're bright, so bright and saturated. Fair enough. They do have really good pastel tones in there though. Gonna make it a blackberry soda. But like, what colour is a blackberry soda? I don't know. But that's cool. I like that. Had a horrible night's sleep. Decides to lie right on top of me and Need, or by my side and Need. Ugh. Just finished having a shower. I feel like I'm going back in for another one. It is hot, hot, hot. I like the burn months unless it snows. I stay inside, but I'll take snow over heat. I don't know, actually, but yeah, at least you can warm up in your house when it snows. It's easier to make yourself warm than to make yourself cool. I'm ready for Michigan summer fall, which is warm days, upper 70s and cool nights. Best weather of the year. Lake Michigan is finally warmed up enough to swim in. Nice. That's why I put don't like in air quotes. It's not a flaw, they're just really good product. It's just their pastels are bright. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm getting used to the heat. I woke up cold last night. It was 25 degrees, so not really cold. No, not at all. Yeah. I feel sorry for my nephew. All he's known is heat. He's going to have a mighty shock in the winter. Also, Ms. Bumblebee, would you be so kind to provide an update on our favourite show, The Streak Saga? I love it phrased like that. Of course. You know what? I have not updated it in quite a while. So let's do that together. In fact, I don't think I've updated it this month. No, I have not. Right. Can confirm I did stuff on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Carrying up there. And I know I did the other days, I just haven't got that far yet. What did I complete on the 9th? What did I complete? Monday was 50 Zodiac Miniatures. Oh, it was my final page in Matchstick Mouse Adventure. That's what I did on the 9th. Which I did say I was going to film a video on Monday, but so much happened on Monday. I haven't felt the energy to film, and I'm streaming today, so fingers crossed tomorrow. That's my plan now. And then yesterday I also coloured that page in Little Folk. So we are at 100, 10, 20, 129. Today is 130. Exciting. So there we go. That is The Streak Saga. I need a theme tune. Can't think of one. Is anyone else the same? I don't know what I keep wanting food-wise when it's hot. We are living on salads, and we have done for 2 months, Nikki. We've barely had hot food. My cat sleeps in my loft bed at night. He has to sleep across from me. Loves my loft bed between 2 and 4 AM by walking downstairs to my other bed. Nice. Completely agree, we can't strip down to our underwear and go outside when it's hot, but we can layer up when it's cold. Yeah. 31 here, it's awful. Yeah. Basically the same here. Cat doesn't like cat beds. Yeah, mine doesn't care for them. She likes beds. And blankets. And soft things. Not that a cat bed isn't soft, but nah. I think she probably likes our smells. So she wants to go where we've sat. To treat myself to the 17 new Woomer colours and a local art shop I visit when I get my hair done. Started selling open stock Neocolour too, so you picked up some colours and lovely stuff. Hot and humid. Oh god, genuinely, the UK, or at least where I live in the UK, no, let's not say the UK because I know Scotland's had rain. England, definitely the south of England, hasn't had proper rain since June. And they're predicting that we don't get a proper good rainfall until September. Which is crazy. So all of our grass is burnt to a crisp. It is a very brown sight outside. It's disgusting. Morning, Amy. You're in Michigan. It's getting cooler at night, but still too warm in the day. Oh, another one from Michigan. I did not know that. There you go. Kimberlyn. There's another one. Oh, where's my voice? There we go. Salads, sandwiches, anything done really quickly without the oven being on. That's pretty much what me and my dad are living on. Yeah. Lucky we have 2 ceiling fans and a bunch of fans being on the bottom right of the building. 16 helps. Yeah, AC just in homes is not really a thing here, and it is hard. Grass is going so fast, my son has to cut it every week. I think my dad cut it the other, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ain't grown much since. And this is a leaf as well. And this. Get the illusion of leafage where the glass bottle is. Next time it rains, I'm going out and standing in it. Let people look at me like I'm crazy, I don't care. It's going to be a joyous day. We've had a couple of times where it's like not even drizzled. It's just been like a little smattering of rain. And you're like, what's the point of that? So it hasn't had a good pour since June. And I don't know when it was in June. We had one night rain that flushed the drains and refilled the rainwater butts. Ah. Yeah, apparently it rained overnight a few nights ago. But I did not see any after effects of it. .85 where I am. Said that to my dad, as soon as it rains everyone's going to be outside taking it in. Yeah. And hello Shah, welcome, welcome. And hello Kate, welcome to you both. Want to make a healthy lunch? Need to save up money for noodles, fair enough. For lunch I've been on the Picky Bits ever since National Picky Bit Day, which was what? 16th of June? Something like that? It was a Saturday. Or the 20th of June? It was someone in June. Ever since then, that's all I've had for lunch. I'm obsessed. Love my Picky Bits. Kind of thinking of just making this water and it being like a raspberry and mint infused water. Sounds nasty to me, but I'm sure people would like it. I'm not a fan of mint. Picky, not piggy. Although depending on what you put on your plate, could be piggy. And I have sausage rolls, that's piggy. Piggy bits. I've got a piggy bit for my picky bits. We can have our rain so much over the weekend. Our house started flooding. Oh, luckily the water didn't get too far, but the front yard is a mess full of mud and debris. Speaking of salad, going to make one for dinner. Have a great eclipse for the people who can see it. Thanks for streaming. Enjoy your salad, Yolanda, and I'll see you soon. And try to stay cool. 90 here, headed to a third day in a row of 98. Gross. Picky bits is like grazing. Yeah, just little bits. Like a less fancy charcuterie or meze or something like that. I'll have cucumber and tomatoes and hummus, scotch egg, like a pasta, cold pasta thing, sausage roll or like a cheese and onion roll, some crisps. I didn't have any crisps today. I haven't had any for the past couple of days, just didn't fancy. I think that's what I like about it, the fact that you can change it up slightly each time, just by getting some different bits. 57 cloudy, so happy. Last week was really nice. It was early 20s the whole week, and I was like, this is the kind of summer I'm talking about. And now we're back. Now we're back to this. Love to live in Northern California or Pacific Northwest. So expensive. Love grazing. Oh my gosh, I forgot to have any fruit. I was so concentrating on leaving and getting ready for stream. I've got watermelon in the fridge. Might go downstairs and eat some once I finish this one. Give myself some sustenance. I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. Keep forgetting things. As with everything, blame the heat. Just blame it on the heat. Blame it on the heat. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Moonlight. Good times. Oh, Joe heard us talking about piggy bits and she was like, hello, did you call my name? I was talking about picky bits, but someone misheard it as piggy bits, and then now Joe's here. Welcome in. Sweating me backs off. Love it. Teresa is doing her drawing, but she shouts hello to you all. Hello, hello, Teresa. I missed Piggy Bits. Just scroll up a little bit. And I'm just like, Piggy Bits? I'm going to be a little bit sad when this one runs out. Not runs out. Doesn't have any more colour left in it. What are BAPs? Your boobs. In this context, it's your boobs. At least I think. But in other contexts, In other contexts, BAPs are rolls. It's a very regional thing. But no, I think within the context of the situation, it should mean a boobs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Summoned indeed. Is this caught 3 on Wednesday? The 12th of April? Not quite, but close. Sweaty baps, lol. Talcum powder on the paps, exactly. Defo boobs, yes. I was like, with the context, she ain't on about her rolls. Yeah, like a dinner roll. It's one of those questions that comes up in the British dialect quiz. If you've never done it before, it's good. It's very accurate, it's scarily accurate. But it will have questions like, what do you call a small, soft, bread round thing? Obviously they put it in better words than that, but it's like bat, rolls, what else do people call them? Cobs. Another one is like, what do you call the shoes you wear at primary school for PE? I'll put that out to the group. What do you, for Americans, I believe it's just like sneakers or tennis shoes, but what do you call them? The soft black shoes that you kind of slip your feet in to do PE at primary school. For those of you in the UK, what do you call it? See if I can find a picture. See if I can find a picture without showing the name of it, that I call it on the... Trainers, daps, plimsolls, sneakers. Okay, yeah, you got what I meant. You didn't need a picture. Oh, no, I'll still get a picture for the non-UK peeps. Plimsolls. Here we go, I'm gonna... Oh, no, I'm not. I personally called them daps. They're things that look like this. And you'd specifically wear them for PE in primary school. But yeah, for where I live, they're called daps. And I think daps is very much a southwest thing. Yeah, I know, it's just a UK thing, like, people in other countries don't say that. Definitely poverty pumps or pumps, which is when the US say pumps for heels. It's so odd. For me, pumps are flat shoes. Like, let's see what comes up. Pumps, shoes. These are pumps. No, not them. These. Flat shoes. That's a pump to me. For them. Not a heel. I wouldn't call a heel. A heel's a heel. They look like no gym shoes I've ever seen. Don't know why I decided to make you West Country, but it felt right. It smelled of fish glue. Tom sells shoes similar to those. Yeah, those are flats. Yeah, I call these pumps. Those are flats, alright. They're flat pumps. Ballet pumps. Or ballet shoes. Yeah. It's a very regional thing. There we go. back to colouring. Ballet flats. Geez, I wear Crocs these days, or hiking shoes, or travel shoes. Yeah, we have our funny names for things. But if you're in the UK and you've never done the British dialect quiz, I recommend it. I can't remember who did it. I think it was the New York Times. And it is scarily accurate. Like, it will pinpoint exactly where you're from on the map. But I think like another question is like, how would you refer to children? I'd just say kids. But some will say like bairns, babs, or things like that. I don't know. Dressing gown, house coat. I can't remember if that was a question in it. Here, pumps are high heels, generally sensible or more conservative ones. Oh yeah, no. I've never heard of anyone in this country calling a pump a heel, or a heel a pump. Referring to high heels as pumps. I've never heard that. And in fact, until today, I wasn't aware of that. Alright, a little bit of shading on the glass. But I find it so interesting. Like, the UK is such a small country, yet we all have different words for things. It's crazy. Sex and the City taught me US fashion terms. Yeah, never watched that actually. 100% certain I would be West Country if I'd been born there. Chris, you do give off the pirate energy. Which is, the pirate accent is also the West Country accent. That doesn't surprise me. And I love it and I respect it. Who are. Little hobbity halfling accent and all grandmotherly. Yes. So glad I don't have to wear business suits or pencil skirts. Worked in the financial district for 1 year as a teenager. Wore heels as a teacher until I hit the age of 35. Then no. Oh god, I could not imagine wearing heels as a teacher. Absolutely not. No. I got the Stokey accents, me ducks. To be fair, low ones, but yeah, I can't believe I ever did that. No. Talk like a pirate day is right around the corner. Arr. It is August, isn't it? Oh, I said something the other day to one of my clients. It's one of the other carers that I work with is getting married soon. And we were talking about what day it was. And I was like, I'm not sure, but it's somewhere this week. And she was like, that would proper Wiltshire that. I was like, alright. Because somewhen, turns out, isn't actually a word. It is so regional, it's only said in the southwest. Like Wiltshire, Somerset, Dorset area. And I did not realise that until I went to uni and started saying somewhen, and people were like, are you okay? Somewhen is not a word. And I'm like, yes it is. Looked it up online and it's no, it's not actually. Couldn't believe it. I say someone all the time. Oh, when are you going to clean the bathroom dress? Oh, I'll do it someone today. Hey up, Jess me duck. How is these? I'm not doing your correct accent, but I'm doing something. I don't know what it is. A chippy tea is fish and chips for tea. Yeah, everyone knows what you mean when you said he had a chippy tea. Yeah. Having a chippy in different parts of the UK is an experience. Yeah, because depending on where you are in the country, are you a cheesy chips person? Are you a ketchup with chips person? Are you a gravy with chips person? Or curry sauce? That's very region dependent. Up north is gravy. Down south is more curry sauce, like in general. West Country is indeed the Hagrid accent. Harry, what are you doing here? Yep. Whenever I need to explain what the West Country accent is, it's Hagrid. Also, if you've heard of the actor Stephen Merchant, who created The Office, the UK one, but I think he also appeared in the US one at one point. And I'm pretty sure Stephen Merchant has been in the... Has he been in the Hot Fuzz movies? I want to say with Simon Pegg. but he's Bristolian, which is close but not quite. It's like the same but different. Morning, Jane. Nice to see you from Saskatchewan. Lovely, lovely stuff. And good morning, Anastasia. Welcome. I like my chips crispy, so I can't cover them out. Fair enough. I do like a curry sauce. I like a chip shop curry sauce now. I do. Now I want a chippy. It's too hot for a chippy. Apart from curry, I would use all those with my chips. A chip shop curry sauce, or like a Chinese takeaway curry sauce, is different than maybe the curry sauce you're thinking of. It's very distinct and tasty. Chips, plenty of salt and vinegar, then ketchup. I used to be more of a ketchup, but now I like my curry sauce. Chippy tea, never would come up with the right meaning. My bread went to tea and Cheetos. I mean, different, very different kind of tea. You are correct. Just a bit of tea and some Cheetos. Chippy tea. There's French fries. Poutine, chips, gravy and cheese curds. I do love poutine. And sometimes I like making the kind of like discount version of poutine, where it's just chips, cheese and gravy, like without the cheese curds. Alright. Need number 3. Wherever number 3 is. Anyway, say chinky tea. Yeah, so if you ever hear someone refer to a chinky, that's Chinese. I've got a client that says that. I personally don't use it, we always just say Chinese. Been having veggie chips, but I just did just get some breaded fish yesterday. It's an easy meal, but throwing them in the air fryer, put them on some greens. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, Helen. Welcome, welcome. Use my slow cooker for tea at the moment, that's fair enough. Oh. Funny you said mentioned Chinese. Got some bok choy yesterday. I'm going to stir fry it with some mushrooms. Lovely stuff. Can't read or hear Saskatchewan without laughing for a good 2 minutes. I instantly remember Joe assigning pages in something and Rocket going nuts because it has cats in. I don't remember that, but I can imagine. Oh, it's going faster, chat. I'm trying to keep up. That's my tea sorted. Gonna have a chippy. There you go. Oh, I want one now, but we are not having one. What do we have tonight? We have, I think we're having tuna pasta salad. Because it's a week for salads. He just pictures his cup. Saskatchewan. Fish and chips. What are you talking with? I might have had a dream about fish and chips, actually. I have a vague memory in my head from, like, just the other day when someone asked if we'd rather have sausage or fish with chips. I think it was a dream. I don't think anyone asked me this. I'll have to ask my mum. Be like, has this conversation happened? But I think it might have been a dream. There you go, that's an insight into me. I dream about fish and chips. I do like fish with it, personally. Was it like talking to my grandma or something? Like the choices haddock or sausage? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask. Be like, have we had this conversation about whether you'd prefer sausage or haddock with your chips? I think I'm losing my mind. Definitely having a chippy, thank you. Oh, I did see someone pop in. Who popped in? Lindsay, welcome in. Nice to see you. And Leisha, welcome. Sorry if I've missed anyone. The chat's gone by quite quickly at the moment. Oh, Rocket gets a jumbo sausage on chippy night. Lovely stuff. Yeah, my mum likes a sausage from the fish and chip shop. Bad sausage. I like haddock. My dad sometimes gets a kebab from it instead. Maybe talk to Grandma about it when he went to the grocery store. Potentially, maybe it was with my nan. I don't know. Maybe she was talking to someone else. She's the sort of person that when you take her shopping, she always bumps into at least 3 people that she knows. We bumped into someone, they had a big long conversation. We walked away and she goes, "Lovely lady." Can't remember her name though. And she came in and was like, "Oh, it's you. It's so good to see you." She was like, no idea what her name is, not a clue. Right, there we go. That is that one done, apart from the highlights. Kebab reminds me of a night out, can't do it anymore. Yeah. I never ate kebabs as a kid. I don't think my mum likes them, which is probably why. But I used to, when I was working in the evenings, one of the roads I drive down would have a kebab van on it every Tuesday night, and I would just be like, oh, I want to go there. I want to have a kebab. And so I did have a couple. So when I finished work, I'd be like, oh yeah, treat myself to a kebab. I worked hard. I want Chinese now. I want it all. I don't want a tuna pasta salad. I want fish and chips. Can't beat your potato fritter when you're out with your mates as a kid. 10p each, lots of salt and vinegar. Yeah, not in this economy. That would probably be £2 10p each. Ultra fish cakes are fish between 2 slices of potato, battered, rather than just fish. Oh, interesting. Cat did something for the first time yesterday. She leapt up and bit my arm. Oh no! Hopefully, it doesn't become a habit. I'm using the Artistro white paint pen for my white highlights. It's what I use for all the white highlights in every book. I've tried lots of different ones, but I find these are the most reliable, I say, as it's struggling to be reliable for me. Put your pasta salad in the fridge for lunch and go get a chip. Go out in the dark whilst the eclipse is going on, be like, sorry, I've got to prioritise here. I could suggest it for Friday. You know, fish and chip Friday. In fact, our local chippy is called Fridays, but spelt fry, like a fat fryer, days. It's a good chippy. Yeah, we do a lot of homemade chips, it's good. What is this eclipse you have today? How total is it? It's meant to be total. Like proper. Like proper eclipse. Like, it's gonna get dark. The close to what the 99 one was, which I do not remember because I was a matter of months old. Love you, just thanks Nikki, thanks for the message and being a member for 4 months, thank you very much. Noticed I could not walk fast around her and she'll leap up and bite my ankles. Oof, yeah, no, that's not good. Sure, you get asked this a lot, but what is my ultimate favourite media to use? 100% pencils. And in terms of my favourite pencil brand, for ages it was Polychromos. It might be Wholebones now, but although my love for Polychromos has been reignited by the new ones. If you're interested to hear my thoughts, I do go over that towards the beginning before I start colouring. Oh, why am I struggling so much with this? I had a couple of years ago that was total. Do you have your glasses? No, I can't be asked with that. Spending money on glasses that you use once because you can't reuse them in 20 years because they don't work. I ain't doing that. So I don't know what I'll do. I might, depending on where it is, use my camera on my phone. People suggest that. Use a selfie camera or getting a colander. We'll get only a sliver of eclipse here after 1:55 PM. It's a partial one in the UK, but Spain and other parts of Europe should get the full solar eclipse. Ah, group hug just because. Thanks, Nikki. Oh, your libraries gave them out free. Oh. Okay, so at this point I have to ask, does a fish and chip shop sell any actual fish, or is it another tea situation? So yes, fish and chip shop will sell chips. It will sell fish in a variety of different forms. Those will be the main, and then plain sausage, batter sausage, that's another, like, every fish and chip shop will have that. A lot of fish and chip shops will also sell pies and kebabs and chicken nuggets. But yeah, every fish and chip shop will have a couple of different types of fish, all deep fried in batter. Something else you can get from them? Deep fried Mars bars. I've never tried one. Does not really appeal to me. I don't care for batter that enough for me to want a deep fat fry Mars bar. Don't mind doing only pencils, which I have, but double bone spreads are a killer on the hands, definitely. And I do like basing, but if I had to pick only one medium, it would always be pencils, because most versatile. You've converted me to covering the white of the page sometimes, at least on a page with wide open space. Yes, definitely. Bye, Catherine. You have to have a shower and talc my baths. You enjoy that. You do enjoy that, Catherine. Right, I'm going to spin for the next prompt. Here we go. No rush at all, but at some point could you show how to access those free Joanna Stone palettes? Yes, I can. I've looked her up on Gumroad. I will go through the process with you of trying to find it. Right, let's spin. Apparently here it's about 7 PM. Yeah, it starts at 6:15 for us, and then it will finish about an hour later, something like that. Camera, so that's going to be in the June section. That is good. Prompt. Camera. Alright, let's find a camera. I believe the reason it's dangerous to look at the clips, it's I watched a video and it's because it damages your retina because it's so bright, but your retina doesn't have any sensation or feeling, so you don't feel the damage. So it's kind of invisible damage that may have occurred without you knowing. So here's a camera. Do they still wrap them in newspaper like they used to? Fish and chips printed newspaper is a thing of the past now. Yeah, no, they do it in like just paper, but it's like packing paper that you used to wrap up things when you move house. It's kind of like that paper. An excess of paper that gets all the grease through it. Gonna be a night of falling stars, starting at 10 PM for me, 9 PM for you. Ooh, what today? Did not know that. Right, is that my only camera? Yes, it is. So, I'm gonna use Chroma Flows on this one. But before I get started, I will get up the Master Colour Palette Library. Gumroad. Let's go Joanna Stone, Gumroad. Because it's so dark, your eyes are tricked into not squinting, but it can still burn your retinas. You won't squint the way you normally would if you looked up at the sun normally. Yes. It's kind of like hidden danger because it doesn't necessarily hurt, but it does do damage. Okay, so this is searching for Joanna Stone, Gumroad. Click on the link. And, oh, let's go like that. And under here, you've got all the palettes. If we scroll down, there's the Master Colour Palette Library. Scroll down. Where is it? Where is it? It's called Colours of Love. 1 second, I'm just gonna have a look off camera because it's not there. Maybe it's been removed, I'm thinking. That's free, that's free. Maybe that's why you can't find it. It's on the next page. There is no next page here. Let's try just going to Gumroad directly because it's a weird, different like interface. So on Gumroad, search products, Joanna Stone. Random thought, will sunglasses work? Apparently not, because I said that, and no, it still is too bright. Load more. I have a next page and it's on it. Okay, that's good to know. Load more. Forest folk, trippy, Christmas. Yeah, it's not here. Twilight Story, summer, winter, spring, spring, love treats, alien dreamscapes, perfect summer days. Nope. Price 0 0. Yeah, that's the only two that's there. But if I go into my account, maybe she may have got rid of it. I will ask about it. I will reach out and message her and ask that I cannot find it, but it is on my account. So if I go to my library, it's here in my library. So where is it? Next. Freebie, love stories. So I don't know if she's maybe deleted it, but I will ask. I will ask and I'll report back. I'll be able to see from my gun, hopefully. Yes, hopefully. I'm hoping. Stupid fan. How dare it be blowing and keeping me cool. But can I look through a window? No. So either eclipse glasses or put your phone in selfie mode and see it there. Right, Chroma Flows. What colour camera? Gonna need some greens for the leaves. Go grass green. Maybe something else. Let's grab a jungle green. It's not the right tone, but it'll be a darker one. In fact, actually, it's probably not too far off. Because these two greens here, they're quite similar, so I think it's obsidian green for both, honestly. But that is fine. The same with these two blues, they're quite close, so it's probably the same. So that's why I've got gaps. Okay, so I've got my greens, and then pinky flower blue camera could be cool. Maybe like the more kind of like purpley tone blues that we got down here. Peacock and lapis glaucus blue. I think that will be cute. The camera would be looking at you then, wouldn't it? My brain is boggled. Yeah, so selfie mode, looking at you, the eclipse is behind you. That's how. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're also curious, just search, look for videos on like YouTube or TikTok or whatever on the shorts, and people will say how to safely view the eclipse. yeah, look up alternative ways to watch safely. It could be use a box as a way as a kid, but that was way back in the day. Yeah, you can still use a box. I remember we made a load of boxes in 2015 and the eclipse was literally nothing. You could barely see it. So people made all these boxes and they were like, I can't see anything with the box, and then we turned around and we were like, oh yeah, look, there's the eclipse. Hello Paulina, welcome in, nice to see you. I need some pinks. Go deep rose, wherever it is, deep rose, and bluish pink, bluish. There it is. Right. Hibiscus colour palette was so pretty. The Flora Fubri is the one I'm on the hunt for. In fact, let me just... I'm going to message her now, and then if she replies in stream, I can relay the information. Was that Trippy palette or a free or a paid one? Trippy palette comes in the Master Colour Palette library. It's is included within that. But you can buy it individually. You can buy all the collections individually. I had a question from someone about the Colours of Love freebie collection, as I used one of the palettes recently. Find it either, so just wanted to ask if it was still available or not. Thank you. There we go. I'll let you know if I get a response. Oh, got to run for now. Catch you in 20 minutes. See you later, Helen. Recommend you go outside. Totally worth it. Feels so eerie. Even if you don't look at it, yeah. I've never experienced anything like it. There was like a barely one in 2015, but that was it. And I distinctly remember that it was 2015 because I was studying or preparing for my GCSEs, and we were about to come back from our break, our mid-morning break, and the eclipse kind of started happening, and we went into the classroom and half the people weren't there in the class, and our teacher was like, you can't leave until you write this essay. So we were all there like, write the essay, go outside, watch the eclipse, we ain't getting into trouble. Don't even think the others got into trouble, so it was a bit annoying, but I was a good girl. I went to the class and wrote an essay. It's only a short thing. I think it was one of the creative writing ones, like write a newspaper headline or something like that. So the Eclipse palette sounds very appealing. It does. Like black and some like blues and yellows to represent like the sun and the sunshine day, and then like black and navy blues. It's very, very cool. Happened in spring, in the late spring near the end of our school year, I think. There was a huge push from our science foundations to teach about it. Yeah. We'll be travelling home on a motorway, so won't be able to stop. That's going to be eerie, travelling. And like it going dark and then it going bright again, as it was also because of it happening at 6 o'clock. Then a couple of hours later it goes dark again. That will be eerie. Worth it to pull off to the side of the road if you can. Total eclipse only lasts a few minutes. I don't think anyone else is streaming today unless Amy does a pop-up. Yes, Adri's not streaming, Yolanda's not streaming. So if anyone here streams and they fancy streaming once I'm done, there's no one else planned or scheduled, we'd love to see you. Also, no pressure. Ours began during the school day, but I drove home as fast as I could and made it home before the total eclipse. Love it. Devon Rex is streaming at 10 AM, but that's as far as I know. Then was outside laying in my neighbour's yard with my glasses on for the actual total eclipse. Fun. Don't really have any yellows in this palette actually, but I could do like a red centre, that's fun. That's PST. Right. Hello Hannah, hello in between work and tea. I'll watch back. Thanks for popping in. Hope work was okay for you today. Was it in the path of totality? That was a few hours south. I think we got to 96-ish% or something. Well, I mean, it's a lot more than anything. Pretty much. I don't know what our totality's meant to be, but they are bigging it up. Wednesday Mixed Media live stream. That's Devon Rex for art. Thanks for sharing. It's always good to find new people. Ugh, I don't know if I like this colour combo. It's not blending together as I thought it might. Purpley colour and then it goes into pink. Keep layering and hoping for the best. Oh, stupid fan. Get away. There we go, that's better. Bringing in more of the purpley colour. Smoothing it out with the pink. What time did you say the eclipse is there? Between like 6:15 to 7-ish PM. So in about an hour and 25 minutes time it's going to start. Take a PTO Friday, so I'll be able to colour during your stream. What will you be colouring? I'm going to be doing, finishing off the page from the Asia book, and hopefully doing the Matchstick Mouse cookbook page for this month, just for my Matchstick Mouse group. And if you're in that group, keep your eyes out, because I think I'm planning on the 15th doing a poll for the next focus book, so we can decide. Looking forward to it. I'm always working during them. Yeah, it'll be nice to see you. Maybe I'll save the cookbook page for Friday. Yeah, it's always fun colouring along with someone whilst they're actually live, isn't it? I like doing that with other people as well. Done it with Polly quite a few times in her streams. These flowers look weird, but oh well. It's an art text. Which group for Matchstick Mouse? Was looking for my YG080. I host a seasonal Matchstick Mouse buddy colour group. So we rotate through the Matchstick Mouse seasonal books. So for June, July, August we did summer. For September, October, November we'll do autumn, and so on and so on. And then we also do a vote for another book to focus on. So for summer it was cookbook, for spring it was the floral one, and then we'll see what will be for autumn. Hi Ed Trinu, welcome in, nice to see you. Zoom colouring get together that could be fun to have, people from all over joining to colour and chat with each other face to face from wherever they like. We did do a thing on Discord last month, which was fun. It really was, a little bit chaotic. And it is really hard to chat with a lot of people online like that. But it was fun, and I hope we do some more in the future. But I will start it at the beginning of the stream because it'll take me way longer than you, no worries. I have summer and autumn I think, so I should join to get myself colouring in them. I'll send you a DM on Instagram. Absolutely, I will add you. Yeah, good time to join. Right, got my weird pinky purpley floweries. God, I don't know how I'm going to approach colouring this camera, but we'll see. Learned from Barbara Colour to try not to colour along. I was trying to keep up with her. I did, but I didn't have to. Yeah, definitely. And pausing is your best friend with it, especially for colour alongs. Rewatching lives can be very fun, especially if you know people in there. I talk back in my head to them. Confession, I struggle with watching back lives because I just feel sad that I can't comment. I don't always comment all the time during, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to... Oh no, it's not live. No one's going to listen to me. Add me too. Yep, if you want to join, DM me on Instagram and I will add you to the Matchstick Mouse group. But yeah, definitely DM me. Just be like, Matchstick Mouse group please, thank you. Just so I remember once the stream's finished. I think you almost have to have protocols for turning on and off the microphones. It's hard when people try to talk at the same time. Yeah, needs a bit of direction. Okay, let's do the camera itself now. I'm going to sharpen these. Would you mind if I ask this group for help? Not at all. Always happy to give help and advice. Awesome book and page looks beautiful. Thanks, Trini. I actually learned the same from the art Sherpa. I try to keep up with the instructor. When why? I don't have to. Yeah, no, it's not a race. You colour at your own pace. And that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. It's not the same for sure, but better than nothing if you can't attend that, for sure. And I really appreciate anyone that does take the time to watch the playbacks. does mean a lot. First, watching streams like yours with the comments going up on the side, otherwise the colorist comments are not so meaningful. You can, depending on the live stream and whether this setting has been turned on by the live stream, but when you've got the comment box, if you swipe across to the right, sometimes it will have the live chat replay, but sometimes it will take a while for it to upload after the fact as well. It's not immediate once the live's finished. So if you say only like 30 minutes late to a live and you watch it back, then you won't necessarily see the live chat replay. And sometimes it's turned off and people don't necessarily realise it. But yeah, it is. That is there. If you're watching it like a few days later, it's worth checking. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like this. I think also from the perspective of someone who watches other people's live stream, it's useful to have information on the side. Just for easy reference. It's useful as well to see if your comments are going through and to be like, oh, YouTube clearly didn't like this word, let me reword what I just said. Because if it doesn't pop up here, then you know YouTube didn't like your comment, and also not didn't like your comment, but there was a word in it that was automatically kind of removed. And also, if you're behind in the live, if you're like, I'm seeing chats pop up in my chat but I'm not seeing it here, then you know you're behind. It's another good reason. So I've got several reasons. And having it easy, or like if you're watching on the TV, it can be much easier to read the full chat like that compared to, yeah, because it will just kind of pop up on the bottom of the TV and it will disappear after a minute or so. Does Barbara from Barbara Colours still post videos on Shorts? I have no idea, I'm afraid. Some do and some don't. I always try. Yeah, fair. That is fair. Just found out I was behind here. There you go. Can I share my opinions? Feel free. And I will say, I'm open to other people saying they don't like it, but for me and for my channel, I like it. So I will keep it. And hearing from people that say that they like it for the replays makes it worth it every time for me. And it took a little bit of fiddling around and getting the dimensions right and size right and orientation. Didn't realise YouTube would do that. Yeah. Working and lurking for short. I think one time I was talking about cocktails and I was like, oh, Sex on the Beach. I love one of them. And it didn't show up. That was on, I think, Yolanda stream. And I was like, oh, reword that. Censor some things. I totally understand why people have a bar. For me as a viewer, it helps to have it on the right and in an actual sidebar rather than laid over the screen. Okay, I didn't want that right. Yeah. Kind of like this rather than... I mean, this is slightly transparent. Like, you can see this underneath. I don't know why. It should all just be white. I think it would look nicer. Just all white. But, oh well. You know what? I can do that now. Chat background, properties, filters, is that on there? I don't know how to change it. Oh no, I don't like that at all actually. I prefer the less harshness of it. There we go. Change back. You can't see. It's like you can see like a shadow behind it. Almost. So it's slightly transparent, but I kind of like that it's not stark white. Changing it just then, I thought, oh no, that's too harsh. I don't like it. And folks put bar on the left, text is scrolling on both sides of the screen and my eye doesn't know where to look. Yes, I remember you saying that when I first got the chat. My thought was, because the text is aligned to the left, it would look nicer on the left of the screen. But then you said that and I'm like, yeah, that's an easy change I can do. I can put it over to the right, makes no difference. See it but barely, yeah. Agree with Kim. Just heard Discord ping. If anyone wants to do another round of art tax, I will share it once I finish this miniature, which could be a little while, so you don't need to rush. Just brought that up for folks who might have other streams and be interested in having a sidebar for their chat. Yeah, it's worth knowing. Helps to have the chat on the right and the chat box on the right, and that's valid, and I understand it. Hello, hello, Lucy. Nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing easy bold pages this morning. Sometimes that is just what you need. It's nice mindless colouring. I did a bit of work in Kawaii Tarot. Let's grab... oh no, that's the wrong blue. Get the correct blue out, please. Need lapis. Where is lapis blue? Oh, that was lapis blue. Yeah, oh well. I've got Glaucus blue. Kind of like this, kind of don't. Kind of greyish-y. We'll post fur tax from earlier this morning. Ooh, yay. I will enjoy seeing that. I think tonight after tea I'll work on the mythographic page of the month for the Mythographic Collective hashtag. Sounds good. I need to get working on that as well. I'm not doing necessarily the page that was picked. I like picking my own page. But I want to do one from Enchanted Relics. I don't know if I like this blue, but I've committed too much now. Is anyone else warm today? It's hot in London. Yes, very hot here. 32 degrees. Post fur tax as Momo finally saw herself to the couch and curled up into a ball. Oh, bless her. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Done 40 pages in all. August so far. Wow. That is incredible. She's on a roll. Liz doesn't feel the heat. It's 8 degrees here. Yeah, can we just share? I'll give you some degrees. You can take some degrees away from us. That would be lovely. Gonna do the page of this month at least. Sometimes I do, other times I pick page. I can't speak. I'm doing the page of the month this month at least. Sometimes I do other. Sometimes I do pick another page that meets one of the prompts. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm getting optical migraine symptoms. Listening, but need to get away from the screen. Please do. Go lie down. Have a good drink. Was 24 in Scotland perfect? Absolutely, that would be perfect. It was like that last week. It was pretty nice. I mean, maybe a little bit cooler than 24. 24 is still quite warm. Late 20s, no, late 20s. Late teens, early 20s. That's the temperatures. That's the good stuff. I don't like blend of these colours. I think I might do that off camera though, because I don't want to keep going back over it, but it looks bad. It looks fine for you guys, but it looks bad to me. It was balmy for Scotland. Today's cool, 18 degrees and cloudy. And then I'm just going to colour over this and pretend the pattern doesn't exist. There we go, maybe make the outline of this blue. And then use like a brown colour for the picture. Kind of sepia toned. Don't know if they have the capabilities of doing that, but it will look nice. Break time, I can actually pay attention for a little bit. Lovely stuff, Rosalind. It's perfect. We still need layers and coats on for the tattoo. Nice. Can I just say, I have no idea why Woohoo changed its names and numbers for Honolulu markers, and it's annoying. Yeah, I understand the changing of the numbers, because a lot of the numbers did not make sense. It's changing the names as well. I was just like, why did some of these need to be changed? What was wrong with sunshine yellow that now it's lemon yellow? Like, why did things like that? I'm just like, why? Just to add to confusion. I feel like unless it was a name that was just straight up wrong, keep the names. Right, that is the camera. Just gonna check. Nope, I haven't had a reply yet. Whew. Have a drink. Thought the numbers needed improvement. May I ask why? Because it didn't necessarily make sense in terms of like the shades. So you would have like, say, 3 shades of yellow. Y1, Y2, Y3. In fact, let me grab my swatch sheet. These are colours that exist. So this is Y1, this is Y2, this is Y3. It didn't make sense, the fact that Y3 was the lightest, Y1 was the middle, Y2 was the darkest. And then Y6 was lighter than Y2, whereas now it kind of goes up. So Y3 is Y26, Y1 is Y27, Y6 is Y28, and then Y2 is Y111. So it makes more sense, like the numbers, the lower the number, the lighter the shade, the higher the number, the darker the shade. It's things like that. And they got rid of some of the sort of unnecessary letters, like you had some which were RP, like I'm assuming it stood for red purple, but they just changed them all to be RV instead. I think you also had some P's for purple, got rid of the P's, called it V instead. Like this one was R11 for red, but it wasn't a red, it's a purple, and they changed that to V13. There's things like that it did make sense, and it was good changes, but the names not so much. Lower number lighter shade, higher number darker shade, yes. Rule of thumb. Did you put stickers on to renumber them? I haven't renumbered them. Instead, I've got a swatch sheet like this. This is from Mona Toth. Craft by It's www.craftbymona.info. Or monatoth.com. I don't know which one's right, but Mona Toth created this and this colour swatch chart, which has the old numbers at the top and the new ones at the bottom in bold. So it is a perfect numbering chart. And the fact that I've got some old number systems, some new number systems, I'm more familiar with the older numbers, so I'll be like, oh, I want Y1. What's that in the new colours? Oh, Y27, let's grab that. So yeah, I recommend that. Right, let's grab the prompt wheel for the next one. I think this is number 4. Depending on what it is, might be the last one. I might do another one. Come on, wheel. Hello? Where have you gone? There you are. Let's spin. Kimberly's mum is here for lunch. Have a good rest of your stream. Enjoy your lunch. New names and chart follows the Copic colour system more accurately, in my opinion, which is the colour system I use for everything. It does make more sense. Ooh, coral. Coral. Coral, coral. That's gonna be... oh dear, why am I yawning? That's gonna be in the July section, I think, which is the underwater theme. We've got, that's seaweed, that's not coral, nothing on that page. Got coral there, and we got some coral on that one as well, and that one. And maybe, probably that one, you say is coral. I think I want to do this one. Oh no. Oh, I've started yawning, I'm not going to be able to stop. Let's have a drink. Right. I'm going to need some greens. Oh, what pencils are these? Black Widows. Right, I need greens. Greens for the seaweed. I think I might go for the more bluey tone green, so green glow and toxic green. That's pine. That's everglade. That's green glow. Nope. 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 Can't find toxic green. I'll keep that out. Need pumpkin. Yeah, there's toxic green. I think I also want burgundy. Do that for some of the coral colours. Burgundy and bloodshot. And then sunset. Yeah, the names were unnecessary change, I think. Like Potato Brown was so iconic, I know. And don't get me started on Black Brown, the nice light peach colour. Yeah. That I did not understand. But it's iconic. Don't get me wrong. No. Oh dear. Long day, eh? Egg yolk, I need that. I don't know why though, it's because it was a naming system by the supplier and now they have a proprietary naming system. Ah, so yeah, fair play. I get that. Oh no, that's sherbet. Look at the sunset. There it is. There it is. It's a pain in the butt. I'm setting up my colour palette for my bunnies and dragons page, which I'll upload when I'm done. I'm going to try doing a deeper mid-shadow, base soft and bright highlight. Sounds good. Hello, pretty new to colour like this, but I'm not new to colouring. Living in Sweden, not as hot as some of you have, but warm enough. Hello Zelda, is that the correct name to call you? But thank you for joining and welcome in. I don't know if you've seen Jess, but Maria Troll has posted the cover of a new book of the original edition in October. Yes, I did. I saw her post it, and then I saw her take it down, and I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then I saw it come back up pretty quickly. I was like, I'm sure it'll be back. Better be back. Oh, did I miss Callie? Oh, hello Callie, just getting in. I did miss you. I do apologise, but welcome in. Actually covered over that one with a coloured in dot. What's that? Yeah. A bit of that. Alright, that'll do. Your name is Anne-Marie. Your dog is named Zelda. Ah, cute. It's a good name for a dog. Thanks for being here, Anne-Marie. Always lovely to see new names, new faces. Oh, the Ohuhu. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. Once I start, I can't stop. That's my trouble. Sounds cute, but I need to see a flip first. I have so many Maria books already. I want to see a flip first too, because there's not another book right now that I want from iMusic. And the shipping is a lot. So well, not a lot, but it adds to the expense. And I'd rather have it split over the cost of 2 books rather than just one. So I might wait on it, and I have not coloured in Magical Library yet, or I've only done one page in Seasons, so I kind of feel the need to show those some more love. And that's kind of something I want to do in general, like, I don't need to, I mean nobody needs to, it's all want, and that is fine. I don't necessarily need to be jumping in, like, have I coloured in recent books more or not? What's the reason behind that? Apparently I'm on a roll as I finished 3 pages since joining the chat today. Oh, I did say I was going to do Arctax. Let me just finish these bits of seaweed and I will grab that. I'm so bad for remembering to check it, unless someone says something and I'm like, oh yeah, I did it. But I'm trying to get better at not showing it so frequently and like waiting for specific moments to do an Arctax round, just so I'm not going back and forth, because otherwise I'm not colouring them. Right, there we go. Hello Dana, welcome. I am doing good, thank you. I actually skipped Magical Library. I know you love book colouring, but it's not my thing, and that's fair enough. I get it. I don't know if I would have got it if it wasn't also for Hannah Carlson's new book at the time. So I got them both. But I'm glad I got it. I am. I love, you know me, I love me books. Debating purchasing more iMusic, never have before. Can't get Enchanted Season or Magic Library until later this year / next year though, so it's really tempting, I know. The FOMO is real. The FOMO is very real. Oh my gosh. Currently mapping out colours for Bunnies and Dragons from the Euphoria app. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Transition. There we go. So, isn't it Euphoria? I've seen this Euphoria app from what's his name? Whimsy Tales. It looks really cool. Yeah, really cool. The colour palettes. Chaos Theory. Love it. I like how they're broken down into colour gradients. It makes it really usable for colour. You can tell that this has been created with colourists in mind rather than just artists in general. Troller, Carlson and Lidl Oberg seems very popular, but I haven't seen other Swedish colourists, or do you just hide? Check out, I know one, Maria, Colourful Mother of 3. Anne-Marie. Check out Maria, she is Swedish. And she is lovely, and she's got a channel. I know there are others, but that's the one that comes to my mind immediately with a channel. Here is Anastasia When Pigs Fly. So cute. Look at the face. Oh, colouring book artists. Yeah, those are the 3 main ones. But to be fair, it's a good representation, and they are big as well. Okay, I've seen her name, there you are. Or maybe not, forget it. You're okay to tell. And we got this one from Anastasia. Nice and simple. I could see this in like a dentist's office. A bit of artwork. When will we see the Eerie Colouring collab pages? When I've got them all, Deanne. The collab doesn't finish until the 30th of this month, so it will be within the first week of September. Oh, it's Brianna! Lexi's Brazilian twin. Oh, such a cutie pie. Baby. Little face. It's so cute. One of my many whips this month. I don't love it. I do. I love the colour scheme. Like, this colour palette is so pretty. And it works so well. Like, the way you've applied it works so well on this page. Like, I love the colours of the curtains. Oh, you're inspiring me, actually, Ashley. Ashley? I want to do this page. I want to do this page and I want to use these colours. Because I can see, like, the Delft blue, the violet blue. These are colours I don't use enough. Let me zoom in over here. Yeah. Dark indigo, delft blue, blue violet, manganese violet, light red violet, crimson, light magenta. Ooh, could use a bit of the quinacridone. Okay, didn't know the end date. All good. Book is called Literal Humour. Love it. Literally hilarious. I really love it. That has inspired me. And then we got Momo here. Hello Momo. Sleepy baby. For the Colour of the Fairy Tales August? Yes. Because I need to do one of those. A Sleeping Beauty page. I want to do one in the new fairy tale book I got from Amazon Japan recently. Other Cats and Snow. He was using James as a pillow a little before the pic was taken. Oh, look at all the babies. So many kitties. The office is hopping this morning. How dare. There we go. And then another one from Anastasia, Sugar Daddy. It's a literal sugar dad. Cute. I love that. And sometimes all you want and need is a nice simple page. So yeah, definitely good to see that you're on a roll. Yeah, just checked Instagram and that is good. She woke up when I rehung the hummingbird feeder outside. Now she's sniffing my breakfast cereal. Cats, yeah, you love them. We love them. Loves and loves. Okay, coral now. Oh, I just saw another one. Quick. Babies! Snuggles. James and Brie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So cute. It's the little paw giving the hug. Has your nephew got his smile yet? Yes, he has. He's been smiling for a few weeks and oh, it is the cutest thing. He likes being tickled on the tummy. It brings out a smile. Rightios. Where's Dragon Breath? I want that. Dragon. Nut lizard. I don't do the tongue thing. What's the time? 5:30. I think I should be able to get another one after this done because this one's not too complicated. Let's do some more like reddish toned. I find coral somewhat hard to colour, other than like a coral colour. But it could literally be anything. And it always looks good. Like it could be purple and it looks good. It could be green, it looks good. Helen is back. Welcome in. Welcome back, I mean. Daughter is also a colourist. Decided to buy them similar colouring books so we have the same stuff to paint in. Oh, I love that. It's always nice when you've got someone in real life to colour with. There's Pumpkin. Daughters with an S at the end. Oh, multiple. Colouring family, love it. Nobody's excited about the eclipse here, just me on my own. Oh, that's disappointing. Why aren't they excited about the eclipse? What's not to be excited about? It never happens. It last happened 27 years ago, because that's how old I am. And it doesn't even last long, and you don't have to go anywhere for it. Cannot believe this cat ate some of my brown rice crisps and plant-based milk. Ooh, as you do. when you get the total eclipse in the UK. I don't think it's complete to like 100%, but it's pretty close. I don't know. I'll report back in an hour and a half's time. Because it's a thing that happens with the light and the sky goes away and comes back again. I mean, yeah, but it's still it's cool. It's not like it's 2 or 3 AM like it was here. 2 daughters, 23 and 24 years old, 15 months between them. Just a little bit younger than me, and my sister. There's 18 months between us. Because it's a thing that oh no, I read that. Or something you have to travel far away to see. It is cool. It is cool. What colour do I do the bit in the middle? I don't know. But I want a bit of green. Stand outside in the middle of the cul-de-sac on my own looking like a big geek. I'm sure there'll be other people from the street. Surely. We'll be in our back garden, I think. So that's where the sun sets from. Let's do some orangey stripes on here. Cool how we have 2 generations here in the chat, mums and daughters. I find it hard to believe I'm on the mum side of the question. We've got 3 generations. I think Jeanette, you have grandchildren, I believe? Yeah, we range from people in their 20s to people in their 70s. You are correct. Yep, Mimi as well. Mimi's a grandma. Fun to see the shape of the moon. Will we get a great grandma? Who's first? Oh, don't say that, Adele. But no, that would be cool. This is my highest demographic that is watching my videos right now, 65 plus. Interesting. I think mine is 34 to 45 or something like that. I think it's that range. I think it's the age bracket above my own. I'm gonna do Hello Ilex, had to take a nap for a while. That is fair enough. As you had been at work all night. Literally my age, there you go. 65 plus, 61.8%. That is a lot. Like, to have your demographics be that skewed like that is interesting. Because I think mine are all around, it's like 20% of one, 21% of another, 24% of another, like 18 of another. I'll get it up in a minute. Oldest grandkids are 15, so not looking to be a GG for a while. Yes, let's hope not. Let's give it another 10 years, and then that'd be lovely. Well, actually, to be fair, my great-grandma's dead. My grandma watches the stream every now and then, and she's a great-grandma now. So, that's one. Screwing my own analytics at the minute due to the bloomin' changes on YouTube. Yeah, it's like, it's all just, your analytics are just all one person. It's a woman, they're between this age. 6.5% are in Japan and 1.4% in Poland. Yeah, I was quite surprised to see I had some in Japan. I think that's my 5th highest. Oh, I've just got a email from YouTube Partner Program saying I need to update new changes. Okay. YouTube Studio, Analytics, Audience. 1.6% 13 to 17. Don't know what you're doing here, but it's adults. 0.8% 18 to 24. I find it strange that I've got more children than young adults. 19.6% 25 to 34. Yeah, 35 to 44 is the highest, 25.3. 45 to 54, 23.9. 55 to 64, 18.6. 65 plus, 10.2. So it's pretty even between the 20 to 30 bracket, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and the 50 to 60 bracket, to be honest. What did you say? One is Chris's account, don't know if it counts. Got 11 grandbabies. Considering how many Japanese colouring books there are, it kind of makes sense that Japanese colourists are a good number. I was just surprised to see them on my channel, if that makes sense, because I don't speak Japanese, because I know the Japanese colouring community is probably huge, but I just didn't expect it for my channel. But if you're watching this and you're in Japan, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. I think it is very small though, from geography. Highest is US, then UK, Australia, Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil, France. Japan is 1.2%. And then Spain. 6.2, 25 to 34, 21% 35 to 44. Right now I'm debating if I should make a pinhole projector to watch Eclipse Shadow. Do you have special glasses, or will you just see it going dark? Yeah, I'm just going to see it going dark. I might use my phone camera and see if that works. US is more than UK, that surprises me. Well, US is such a bigger population than the UK. And it's not by that much. Actually, it is. 37.5% are from the US, 14.7% from the UK. So it's about double. But there are a lot more colourists who are American, which will make up for that. Please do not. Just Google that and it said it can mess up both your camera and your eyes. Oh. I mean, I heard this from a doctor. Like, a doctor saying, like, ways to watch the eclipse that doesn't damage your eyes, and they recommended that, which is why I was thinking it. I was going to use selfie mode because I don't care about that camera. Never use it. If it does mess up, whatever. I'll be fine. As a stay-at-home mum in the US, it actually makes sense to me. I love having Jess on the background in the mornings. Thank you, thank you. Wow, then again, I am part of that demographic. There you go, yeah. Wonder why you have so many geographic demographics. I only have 3. Probably just larger amount of people that I've got on my channel. I'm sure you will get more. I think when I first started, it was only like US, UK, Australia, maybe Canada. And then I've had more over time. It probably doesn't register if it's less than, I don't know, 10 or something. I don't know though. Might also depend on the camera and the shading capabilities of it. Pinhole projecting on the back of paper. You look at the paper and not the sun. Yeah, and then people say getting a colander as well. You go outside with your colander and like watch the mini eclipses that get kind of shine through the holes. Right, I want a lighter colour than this. Rosy. There we go. Sharpen that one up. Where do you all see these demographics? Lucy, if you go on your YouTube Studio app, on Analytics at the top, it's automatically on Overview. Then you've got Content and then Audience. Scroll down and you can see the age, the gender, the geography, subtitles, watch time, formats people watch, and also what device. I find it crazy that almost half of the people who watch my channel watch me on a TV. I find that scary. And yeah, 43.8% on TV, 21.7% on mobile, 19% on a tablet. I would have thought mobile would be the highest, mobile or tablet. And it's the fact that it's not even close, like the TV is way, way ahead. Don't look through the colander, you look at the shadows like... Yes, so you like just take out the colander and it like shines the light through the holes. Before I joined the community, I never would have guessed how much of a global hobby colouring is. So cool, absolutely, yeah. How about PC? Oh, PC, computer, 15.4%. Sorry, I didn't read that one out. Oldest grandbaby's 12 and the youngest is almost 2. 6 girls and 5 boys. Wow, that's a lot. In almost, what, every year? Or a couple of years? Great to watch long streams on a bigger screen than a phone. Regular television is not as entertaining as this community, for sure. See on TV most, easier to see all the good work. Live's a computer and phone, and your videos are TV. Interesting. Yeah, I don't... occasionally I've watched on the TV, but because my parents are usually downstairs watching the TV, I am not. I like being up at my desk, where I don't have a TV. Right, I think I need like a pink just to blend that out. Hot pink. You're on your laptop. Laptop, not a TV, so I watch on my laptop when I colour on my desk. Yeah, I usually watch on a tablet. That's my form. And then if I'm in bed, on a phone. Also the tablet. For me, majority of the time, tablet. Okay, let's do these little bubbles, and then I'm about done. From a bit of white paint pen. Fun on the TV, my videos look so bright. When I first heard that people would watch me on a TV, I used to find it so scary. I still do. Don't get me wrong, I still do. I'm just like, ugh, me on a big screen? My giant hands? But then I'm like, what does it matter what the size of it is? Like, people are still watching you. You've got to accept that. That is the whole point of why I'm here. For people to be watching and then connecting with others. Do you get 2 counts if I watch on TV and phone? I believe so, because the times where I have watched it on TV, I will have my phone up so I can chat. Type of chat, yeah. Right, that's that one done. How long have I got? Oh gosh, 10 minutes. I do not have time for another one. Let's spin the wheel, see what comes up. It might be something quite simple. And if I go over by a few, that's fine. Here we go. Let's spin. Something simple, please. Ooh, straw. Did I do that last time? No, I did that in Inklings, I think. But I think one of these... Oh no, I've done both of those with a straw. That's annoying. Sorry, you can't fully see this. But I think I need to skip that one and respin. Yeah. You found it. Good stuff. Is that going to be passport? Yeah, I think I can do passport. I think that one's not too complicated. I think it's like half a one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy. Barely anything to colour on there. Let's do passport. And pencils are the chroma flows. Put them away. Right, what colour passport do I do? Let's do this red colour for the memories. Mine's still red actually. R.I.P. being in the EU. I'm going to need another colour though. Counts as 2 if you do on different accounts, or if you watch the same video on a different device after a few hours. Ah, okay, that's fair then. There it is. In red. Use sangria. There we go. Yeah, because I know if you re-watch a video on a different day, or like after 24 hours pass, that counts as another watch or view, and like a view count. But if you watch it on the same day, it doesn't. That's what I've heard. Random question, but what colour are UK passports? They were red. They are now black. Or is it like a really dark blue? But yeah, since leaving the EU, they're now black. I don't have one to show you. Well, I do have an old one. Well, it's not old, it's still valid. But I haven't got the new Brexit version. The Brexit version of the passport. I'm going to be sad when mine expires. Doesn't expire for a little while though, I don't think. Say goodbye to the red. Yeah, they are. Which is why ours were. And now they are not. Passports used to be dark green, but they got changed to red. Never did get the chance to own a green one, but my parents did. Ah. Hiya Kate, welcome in. Nice to see you. Got the last passports before Queen died. Oh. Yeah. Is it in here? Obviously I'm not going to show it on screen. I got mine in 2018, so it expires 2028. Oh my gosh, that's coming up soon. Only a couple of years. Yeah, mine will be Her Majesty as well. I think when Lithuania joined the EU, it became red, but people who already had green passports could keep them till they expired. Same for us here. Like if you got a passport before they introduced the black ones, then you have a red one. Until that one expires. Despite having no monarchy here, I actually really like Queen Elizabeth. Everyone did. Like, I think people can say what they like about the monarchy and have their views, but there was nothing to not like about old Queen Liz. And I'll be honest, thinking of the monarch of our country, I still think of her. Hiya Nikki, nice to see you. As a non-Brit, I keep forgetting the current king, what's his name? It is Charles. King Charles. Oh, Charlie boy. Charles III he is. There was speculation before he became king whether he would even keep Charles as a name, because as the monarch you have the option to choose a different name that's like more royal. For example, King George VI, his name is actually Albert, but because he wasn't actually the heir, and that's Queen Elizabeth's father. His brother abdicated, and so he took on the name George instead, but he was called Albert, or Bertie, to his family, because Albert was seen as not an English name for an English king. But Elizabeth was like, nah, bruh, I'm keeping my name. Name's always been Elizabeth, it'll stay Elizabeth. But yeah, there was speculation that Charles would change his name because there was this belief that Charles as kings was kind of cursed, because Charles I, one was forced to abdicate, one was beheaded, correct? I don't know. Well, let's keep recycling names. Charles, Louis, Philip, Elizabeth, rinse and repeat. Well, yeah, it is on purpose. They're considered like proper and royal names. I mean, who here has seen Horrible Histories and knows a song? Because I do. I can vaguely get some parts of it, of like the monarchs in order. It goes Henry, William, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Three more Henrys join our song. William, Richard III, Henry, Ed again, Mary 1, Good Queen, Bess, Willie, Charles and then, Will and Mary, Anna Gloria, George, Will, Victoria. Then I forget the end of the song, but it goes another 2 Georges. No, it goes George, Edward, George, Queen Elizabeth at the end, I believe. So George V, Edward abdicated, and George VI. Yeah, love. You go, Jess. I've seen that song many times. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Oi! I don't know it like perfectly, but as you can tell. But I know the general gist. Fell down a rabbit hole of it a few years ago. It's so good. Like, and as adults, it's so good. It's great. Edward is the one that eloped, didn't he? Yes, so he married a American divorcee, and because he was head of the Church of England, he was told that either he had to choose whether or not he wanted to marry her or remain the king, and he chose her. But you know, admirable. Ooh, got a reply for Joanna Stone. Is Leisha still here? Oh, she removed the freebie during her spring reorganisation. Decided not to keep this collection as it felt too distant from the way I build palettes these days. Like a cloth that doesn't reflect my current style, but just to clarify, it never was a part of the Master Colour Palette library. Fair enough, so yeah, she has removed it, I'm afraid. Chose to change it. That's funny, is Leisha literally just commented it. Wonder if there's a song for the US presidents? I don't know of one. Oh, Horrible History should have done that. But I don't think it ever really did much American history. It did a bit of like Aztecs? I don't know. Yeah. Most of my English royalty knowledge of the 19th century. Took a second for me to translate the Roman numerals there. 19th century comes from Bridgerton. I don't trust that much. Well, the names of the monarchs are correct. Their appearance is not. Just go on that. The names, the children, that's correct. And the struggle for an heir. But yeah, the crown, oh, that taught me so much about the royal family, that. I think I want to do blue for the stamp. Deep Sea and Peacock. I do need to wrap up soon, but I don't think this will take me too long. That's sea blue. Yeah, we'll go deep sea blue. Thanks for asking her, I really appreciate it. No problem. Sorry, I wouldn't have like promoted it, I'll be honest, if I knew it wasn't still available. But yeah, that's fair enough from her. Deep sea, there it is. £6 PM, I know. Well, I just want to get it done. As an American, I can say American history is so dry unless you're talking about indigenous people or select interesting figures. It's very boring. It's also not very long. Like, because American history for America as it is today, as the country as we know it, it's from the 1700s. It's not very long. And sadly, the interesting parts is not the parts that you are taught. So how do you tag someone in chat? You've got to do @ and then their name. It doesn't show up anything differently for you, but for them it will put it in like a little box. That's the only way. Went to that specific palette, or just a free one to try, because the Once Upon a palette is available for free. Yeah, and there's a autumn collection as well. May it be an Animaniacs cartoon song, but I don't know which episode, but try Google. I know I've seen something on there. Solar eclipse going through. Yep. We've spoken. We've been talking about the solar eclipse. It's going to be happening within the next kind of 15 minutes to an hour's time. Well, it's going to start in about 15 minutes for where I am in the country, at least. I think a pink tag, that'd be cute. This dusty pink, I think. Turkish Delight. Dropped out of AP History in high school to take remedial US history so I could study the history of women and people of colour. It's academic unaliving oneself. Yes. Yeah. Turn around. Bright. Oh, where's Alicia's comment? I'll keep going. Wanted that hibiscus palette just used on the Asian page, but that's okay. Have the master colour back library, so I'll enjoy those. Appreciate the info regardless. Yeah. No, it's all good. It was more like, where is it? Yeah, good to know. It was good to ask her, like, in case, I don't know, she pressed the wrong button and accidentally deleted it and didn't realise. So I thought it's worth asking Joanna in that sense as well. Thought the textbook was too Eurocentric at age 15. Didn't care about grades or college entrance exams at the time. Yeah. From what I've heard, history in the US is not great, like in terms of the content taught. But I will say we don't learn much about American history other than the civil rights movement. We did learn about that. Radical as a teenager, not that way anymore. I really enjoyed history at school. I was going to do it for A-levels, and they were doing the War of the Roses within Tudor time, so I was just like, I'm not interested in this. I don't want to do it anymore. So I quit. And I didn't quit. I changed subjects to sociology instead, which I did enjoy. Because I loved history at GCSE. It was one of my favourite GCSE subjects. We did the history of medicine, which was super interesting. Which focused on like the beginnings of medicine and like introductions of things like anaesthesia and pain relief, and learning about how hospitals were laid out. Sort of history up until like the 1900s, sort of ending with Florence Nightingale. That kind of era. We did that, and we did, for our coursework, we did the civil rights movement. So that was not in our exams. Oh, what was the other thing we did? History of medicine. Oh, the war. I think we did World War II, World War something like that. Something about the war. World War II we did. Yeah, it was definitely about the Nazis. I like that colour combo there. And then I think I'll just grab a bit of light blue. 1942, Columbus sailing the ocean blue, but you can't discover something that's got people living there before you. Yep. Hello Amy, nice to see you. I am not going to be here for long. It's not clear enough yet. Here in the USA, political speaking, doesn't want the truth. Yeah, let's not get into that. Not right at the end of the stream. But yeah. Within the UK curriculum, I know this from primary school because I've got a degree in teacher training for primary education. Within history, they want you to teach like the entire timeline of British, so have some like ancient history and then kind of go into the Stone Age, medieval times, and kind of have this timeline that you can build throughout your education, throughout history in primary school. And I assume it's probably something similar in secondary schools as well. I mean, yeah, we did all sorts. We did Tudors, Victorians, the World Wars, we did Stone Age. Well, actually, no, I don't think I did Stone Age. All sorts. But each school does something slightly different, yeah. Right, that is me done for today. So, quick recap. I did this one for passport. I did, this isn't necessarily in the order, camera. Kind of hate how the camera looks. It looks fine there, but ugh, it's all splotchy and bleh. But I'll fix that. And then I did coral. I also did shell. I like those. And did one back here, yes. I did bottle. So this could get finished soon. But yeah, I'm off to have dinner and hopefully observe the eclipse. Thank you everyone for being here today. It was great fun, and I will see you in the next live stream on Friday, where I'll be finishing off the Asian page. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining in and chatting. It's been a lot of fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody.